Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel Sensational After 60, and this is my 5-day update. I used to be like almost everybody from my generation. We would wash our hair every day, and slowly over time I would extend the amount of time I would go in between, and I have worked up to washing my hair one day, let 3 days go by, and then wash it on the 5th day. And this is what my hair looks like on the 5th day. And I have not used any dry shampoo or anything. It just, your hair kind of gets used to the amount of times that you wash it. And it's been since December that I started every 5th day. But I had a lot of questions on the video I did where I talked about sleeping in the eye makeup at night. And I used, the mascara I used was the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, because it is water resistant. I used my, several asked what kind of eyeshadow I used. It doesn't matter what kind of eyeshadow I use, as long as I use the eye primer, my Tarte 360 degree creaseless. Anything will stay on my eyelids. And I used a gel eye pencil. And I don't remember which one it was. It was just a black gel eye pencil. And that's why it didn't look so bad in the morning, because you know I sleep on the back of my head. Just like that. So anyway, this is what curls are left. And I think for not doing one thing to it since Tuesday, and today's Saturday, doesn't look bad at all. And the only thing I did, I used the L'Oreal Sleek It that I learned about from Laura Shake Up. I washed my hair and I used my Age Defy system. I'm still keeping track of the hair balls. And then I sprayed probably 4 sprays on my hair, blew it dry, and I put like 1, 2, 3, and then 4 ponytails, and then used this on my ponytails. And I did curl my bangs this time. So that's what I did. If anybody, a couple of people have asked for a tutorial, and I referred them back to the one that I had done, and I will link that below. And if you need more, just let me know. I have had plenty of laughs during my tenure on YouTube, and one of the funniest ones, I want to share it with you. You know, do you guys ever like get your tickle box turned over? Well, I was watching Susan W., and she was going over some lipsticks, and if you don't subscribe to Susan W., you need to. She is wonderful. I mean, I get her so much. I just connect with her so much on so many different levels. And she was talking about lipsticks, and she said, now this one would be a really good church lipstick. Well, it just struck me funny, you know, a church lipstick. I think I know what she meant, but I just got tickled. And so I was responding back to her, and I said, Susan, I'm getting ready to go to the funeral home. What color of lipstick is appropriate for the funeral home? And then I was thinking, oh, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store, so I wonder what grocery store lipstick is. But it's kind of like one of those things you have to be there. I was so tickled that Jim was taking a nap, and he woke up and looked at me like I was an absolute idiot, sitting in the living room with absolutely nothing turned on, no television, there was no sound from my computer or anything, and I just got so tickled. But it was funny. It reminds me of the kind of tickled you get with your sister or your best friend. I was at my middle sister's the other day, and we were talking about stupid things we had done in our life, and like I always say that we were talking about if something's going on with somebody, you need to let them know if there's something they can do about it. If somebody has a booger hanging out of their nose, I don't know how many times I just hand somebody Kleenex and walk on. But, and they appreciate it. She said she used like that that white stuff you put on your eyelashes as an eye primer. I know that Lancome, I used to use the one, I think it was Sills Booster or something like that. And anyway, she used that, and she said one time she went to the hairdresser, she went to the grocery store, she went several places, and when she got home she looked in the mirror and her eyelashes were all white. And we just cracked up because, you know, nobody's going to tell you. And she could have done something about that. She had mascara. She could have put her mascara on, but she just forgot it. I don't know what made me think of that. And something else I wanted to share on, if you do YouTube videos, you'll understand this. And if you don't, maybe I can help a little bit. When you comment on my video, which is honestly what is the reward we get for doing YouTube. It really is. You know, unless you are like a mega channel, you don't make any money from YouTube. You know, you do this because you have a passion to do it. And the rewards you get are helping other people. I love it, and I love the comments are the rewards. Especially when you have helped somebody or you learn from that person. So when I comment on someone else's video and they comment back to me, if you don't comment back at that time, it's really hard to find your comment. And the same goes to when somebody comments to me, it comes up and there's like a little number by a bell, and I can comment back to them. And I am really good about I watch my videos from the first one that's uploaded. I go that way, and I do my comments that way too. The first comments I receive, I start there, and then I go that way. So that's wonderful. I can comment right back. If somebody comments back to me, I can usually catch it, but sometimes I don't. So if you ever say something and I don't get back to you, like on a second or third comment, just the next time you're watching a video, just comment again, because that will come up, and ask me again. Never, because you know I get back to you. I don't want you to ever think that I don't, because that's my desire to do that. I guess that's what is called YouTube housekeeping. I remember the first time I was at a seminar and somebody said, now this is a housekeeping issue. I thought, what are they talking to me about, cleaning up this place? What are they I had no idea what a housekeeping issue was until after I heard it a couple of times and knew that I didn't have to get a broom and a mop and start cleaning. Which reminds me of the first time I was somewhere and someone says, what's your social? I know, I just looked at I thought, well, I'm not real social. Did they mean what I had no idea. And all it was, they cut down, they used to always say, what's your social security number? And so, you know, I know my social security number, but then when they said, what's your social? I thought, heterosexual, sometimes a hermit, sometimes not. I did not know. And then finally, with this doe-eyed look, I was just like, she said, your social security number. And I went, oh, okay, now I know what a social is. I am learning something new on YouTube all the time. I have not figured out how to add music. I did learn how to insert photos. And I'm thinking about, and I got this idea from Kelly McKelly. And if you don't watch her, you should. She is hilarious. Kelly McKelly. She and Mary both crack me up. They just have excellent dry sense of humor. And I've told both of them, they remind me so much of some of my relatives in Pennsylvania. Just, they're funny. They're real funny. But anyway, she mentioned something about doing a Q&A video. And I thought that might be a good idea if anybody had any questions they wanted to ask me. I know I'm pretty well an open book, but if you have any questions, I will write them down, and at some point I'll do a video answering the questions if I get enough questions. So I thought it was a real good idea. So thank you, Kelly McKelly, for giving me that idea. See, we get lots of ideas from each other on YouTube. And I watch young people, and I watch people that are older than me, and I watch all different kinds of channels, not just beauty channels, life channels, any type of, I love anything to do with positive attitudes and being thankful for what we have. So you never know what kind of video I'm going to have. And if anybody has any suggestions of something they like, share them with me. You know, I'm open to new ideas. So anyway, have a great day, and it's all good. Can you tell I'm breathing better? I can. I am breathing better. The doctor decreased my medicine by 50%, and I had excellent results from my EKG. So that's a little wonderful information. I have not struggled to breathe, I don't think any, on this video. So, well, there was one, but that wasn't a bad one. Talk to y'all later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.